So it's really late right now and I'm still wearing this full glam face, but I gotta take it off if I want to go to sleep. I always tell people don't ever sleep in your makeup because it's a sin against your skin, and if you sin, the devil comes after you and like magically puts acne on your face. So if you're anti-devil and anti-acne and you want good skin, don't sleep in that makeup, girl. Okay, so today I'm kind of just going to be going through and showing you all how I take off this face. So the first thing that I do is find my box that my lashes come in. Today I am wearing the Nubisum Australian Mist Lashes. I'm just going to peel these beauties off and go from a 10 to a solid 10. Still no change. Wow. But honestly, if you just saw me take this off, you will see the freaking difference having lashes does. Like, now it looks like I can't do makeup. I can't blend to save my life. But those lashes sure did make it look like I could do makeup. So basically what I'm just doing right now is making sure that I still have them like curved to the package. That way they don't get like all messy and ugly because I want to wear them again. So normally I take out my contacts, but I want to be able to see to film this video, so I'm not going to be taking off and out my contacts. So we're skipping that step. So, okay. Oh no, the camera just fell. Oh no, okay, we just fixed it. Don't worry, guys. Okay, sorry. I'm so sorry. So normally, okay, we already talked about the contacts. And if anybody wants to know, I am using on my eyes and for this green highlight you have going, the Tarte Make Believe in Yourself palette. So let's talk about my skincare routine. Like, this is gonna be skincare, how I take off my makeup thing. So first I take my coconut oil and I'll push up my sleeves and I make sure I have readily available makeup wipes. So this is just your generic coconut oil. I have Luann coconut oil. It's non-hydrated, hydrogenated or something like that. And I stick my fingers in and I just get like a scoop of coconut oil out. It's solid right now because it's cold, but in the winter it's like liquid. So you want to be really careful if you're watching this in the summer. You can also use a spoon. I've had this for about a year and I still have so much left. I also use this on my scars and stretch marks. So I'm taking like this much coconut oil and I'm just going to start moving it all over my face. So now what you're going to do is get those makeup wipes. And first you're going to wanna clean your hands off because they're covered in oil. So that's what I'm just doing. Going through and making sure my hands are nice and oil free. Now I'm going to go in with the same makeup wipe and just wipe all this oil off. Even if you have oily skin, you should be doing this. I have oily skin and seriously this has done so much for my skin. So basically, here's a little science lesson. Don't ever let your parents tell you that you haven't learned anything from watching YouTube channels, because I'm about to teach you some science. So basically, if you have oily skin, your skin is dry. I know I just said oily skin and dry skin in the same sentence. So what happens is when you have oily skin, your skin is basically crying oil to you, saying, please hydrate me, I'm so dry. So when you have oily skin, your skin is actually dry and needs extra like moisture in it so it doesn't get all like cracked. And so your skin, like, nature solves that for you and your skin starts producing more oil. So if you want to cut down on your oil production, start hydrating your skin. I really don't use a whole lot of moisturizer in the morning, but at night I cake it on. Ooh girl, I cake it on. So if you aren't really into purchasing moisturizers, definitely coconut oil is a great way to moisturize. You're still gonna, like, even after you clean your skin, you're still gonna have some extra oil on and it's gonna sink in. Your skin's gonna be so nice and moisturized. But fun fact, it also helps reduce hyperpigmentation. So once you have all the coconut oil wiped off, I well, this is what I do. I don't know what you do, but this is what I do. I go in with my Garnier Micellar Cleansing Water. This is the waterproof one, which is blue. I typically use the pink one, which is around here somewhere, but I'm grabbing the micellar one because I do have some waterproof makeup on. And I just go through and wipe my entire face with that. You will be surprised how much extra makeup you have on. Like, look at all that. They ain't playing around. And I find that the micellar water really, really helps get all that extra mascara off. And you really want to make sure you get all the, like, all your mascara off, because in the morning you're gonna have like this black raccoon eyes, and that actually leads to premature aging underneath your eyes, because that eye skin, like right here, is really sensitive and delicate, and you want to be as gentle to it as you possibly can. Like, look at all this, and that's just like one pad. I usually do about 2 or 3. Just want to make sure it's really nice and clean, but I don't want to waste my pads either. We have our makeup all off, and we're gonna get into really the hardcore skincare routine. So the first thing that I always start with is these are Equate, but you can also get them from St. Ives. I want to say these are maximum strength cleansing pads with acylic acid. I don't use this on my face. I also have really bad shoulder acne and back acne, so I'll just go through with the pad and just make sure I clean my shoulders really well and my chest area. And I forgot that I should put foundation on, so I'm really glad that I'm doing this. As you can see, like, yes, look at that. And after I have finished that, I now go in and start taking care of my skin. I work on a pre-aging, like I'm working on my anti-aging now, even though I'm only 19. You want to work on that. You want to get ahead of it before it gets you. So first thing is first. I have a combo of tea tree oil and witch hazel in here. I really fill like this much with witch hazel, and then I fill this much with tea tree oil. I shake it up and I spray. I really hate the smell of tea tree oil, but it really does so much for my skin. Both witch hazel and tea tree oil are toners, and they help fight acne. My skin has been looking so good ever since I started using tea tree oil. I'm just going in with some chapstick because my lips are so dry. Okay. I've applied that. Now I'm going to go in, and I'm using formula 1006 006 on your mark. This is to help reduce the hyperpigmentation. It has done so much for under my chin area. Like, I have really bad hyperpigmentation there and along my cheeks. So that's really just mainly where I focus this. I don't know what I want. Like, what is this? Is it a gel or I don't know. So I let that dry, don't touch the face. So instead of touching my face, I pick up, you can use a Q-tip, but I ran out of Q-tips, so I gotta head over to the grocery store and pick one up. So instead of using a Q-tip, I'm gonna use a spoolie instead. You can use an old mascara brush, which, you know what, that doesn't sound like a bad idea, but I don't know where, I don't have a crappy mascara brush. So I'm just going to use a spoolie, and my mascara, make sure you want to have it all cleaned off. I could use a little bit more cleaning, so I'm just going to grab a makeup wipe and take off that extra mascara. Have all of my extra mascara off. I'm gonna go in with my spoolie, and I have vitamin E oil here and castor oil here. I use this to grow my I keep dropping stuff. I use this combo to grow out my lashes and brows. So I just open both lids, and first I dip my brush into the castor oil. I just dip in once, and it's a really thick solution, and I just brush it along my brows. I've now finished with the castor oil, so I'm going to dip the same spoolie brush into the vitamin E oil. This is much, much thinner than the castor oil. So I'm just going on and painting that on my brows. Now that I have put on my serum, treatment, whatever, on my brows and lashes, I'm going to go in and start focusing really heavily on my anti-aging. Basically, my anti-aging routine consists of samples that I've received over the couple of months. So I first like to go in with my Drunk Elephant TLC Framboise Glycolic Night Serum. I really, really like using this because it gives me, like, I don't know, I just feel like my acne is so much better after I use this. It lifts up the dead skin cells overnight, and I feel like there's a little bit of a reduction in my acne when I use this. So I really try and make sure I use this every night. After I have finished using that, I got castor oil on my phone. I'm so good at these things. I'm so good. I go in and I'm going to be using vitamin C okay, this is from Derma E. It's a vitamin C concentrated serum. I love it because it smells like oranges. And basically this is just a hyaluronic acid, and it's great for skincare, for anti-aging. Duh, it's great for skincare, that's why I'm using it. For a hot second, it reminded me of lobsters. I have no idea why. After that has finished, I go in with my Skin Laundry Restoring Night Serum. This is also for anti-aging, and I just do one pump of that. Do a little bit of this, and focus it all over my face. Now we are almost done. So I apply 2 moisturizers at night because I really want to make sure my skin is nice and moisturized, like I explained earlier in the video. So the first moisturizer I am using is really, I just use my samples up, is the Peter Thomas Roth Water Drenched, we keep putting words Elizabeth can't say, Hyaluronic Cloud Cream. This stuff is so, like, amazing feeling. It is literally so, like, creamy. I understand why they said cloud serum, because it does feel like a cloud on top of my skin. So I'm just going to gently massage that into my skin. Oh yeah, it feels so nice and relaxing. Once I have massaged that moisturizer into my face, I go in, I take my vitamin E oil and I apply some onto a cotton pad. Now the reason why I'm applying my vitamin E oil after I have applied my moisturizer is because I want to put a barrier in between my moisturizer and my vitamin E oil. I find that vitamin E oil really clogs up my pores, but I want the effect of it reducing the appearance of my acne scars. So by putting the barrier, I'm limiting the amount of exposure the oil has to my pores, but I'm still getting the same, like, hyperpigmentation reduction effect that I'm looking for. After I have finished applying the vitamin E oil, I go in with my Cetaphil moisturizing cream. This is heavy duty. We ain't playing around. I literally just dip my thumb, this is my index finger, in there, and that's all I use. I just tap that all around my face and go in. And I know it seemed like I put on a lot of moisturizer, especially for somebody who has oily skin, but trust me, girl, trust me. I wouldn't tell you something if I didn't trust it myself. I do this and my skin has been looking so amazing. I have a glow. My skin looks healthy. I don't have to worry about patchiness of my dry skin. I love it. And sometimes if I feel like I accidentally put on too much moisturizer at one spot, I'll just make sure I do another round of massaging into my face. Make sure like everything's nice and evenly spread around, whatever the words are. But that's it for this. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below, or if there are any products that you think I should try out. Thank you so much for watching.